Yeah, you got to be cut from that era to understand why everybody is going crazy for the God coming home. You got to be from that era. You know what I'm saying? For me, how I got introduced to the God, my man's from Rochester, New York, is crazy. I've been on Dipset, pause, but I've been on the Dipset as far as Cam Jones, Freaky, you know what I'm saying? That whole campaign, Hell Rell, all of them, you know what I'm saying? Bird Gang, Skull Gang, Stack Bundles, salute to the God, sleep in peace to the God. But I got to Carolina, North Carolina. I got to Carolina, and I met up with one of my homies from Rochester, New York, out in Carolina, and he was just he was like, yo, you ever heard of Max B? I guess he was trying to put me on or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out of New York, been staying in Carolina maybe a year and a half by then, but he like, yo, you ever heard of Max? I'm like, nah. And at this time, I think this is like this had to be like 2006. I remember this shit very vividly because this is my partner, man. This one of my best friends. I remember it vividly because when I moved to Carolina, all my friends that I met up with at the time, like for some reason, all my friends was from out of state. So I met a couple guys from DC. I met a couple guys from Baltimore. I met a couple guys from and this all became my little circle while I was out there, you know what I'm saying? So DC, Baltimore, me being from New York, and then my man's from Rochester. So long story short, we all formed like a little, you know what I'm saying, a little bondage, friendship, or whatever the situation is. We graduate high school, or they graduate high school at the time. I was 1 year behind them. They were seniors. I was like a junior, sophomore, something like that. But I remember that summer when they had graduated or whatever, my man's had ended up getting arrested, and he was going to do a 10-year bid. This is when he had, how you get arrested or whatever. They take you in, figure out what kind of charge you know what I'm saying, you're going to get. They send you back home for maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, and then you finally go and serve your time. So when I found out he was about to go do 10 at the time, I don't know if I went back to New York or whatever the situation is, but I remember going back to Carolina to go see him before he went in. So when I went to go see him, this is when he introduced me to the guard Max B. We sitting in the crib, you know what I'm saying? We getting juiced up, drinking, smoking or whatever. And he like, yo, you ever heard of Max? I'm like, nah. So he like, yo, listen to this. He start playing I'm About to Blow Me a Dub by Max B. So I heard this shit. I'm like, yo, this shit